Welcome back, people of the internet. Today I'll be heading back into the wild. I'm your host, Cyberplanet Entertainment, and this is 2005's Madagascar. Don't go away. "2005. A pretty awesome year if you ask me. On top of all this stuff, animated animals came to life on the big screen in the form of Madagascar. Now, I was about 7 years old when this movie came out. Does it still hold up? Not really. Well, let's jump in to find out why. We begin on what I believe is honestly a really interesting first half. Marty the zebra at the zoo dreams of frolicking back into the wild. Now, the reason why I believe this plot is really fun is that it's easy to get behind. I mean, if you want Marty to escape the zoo, the prisonous zoo, and go back to the wild. While we are on Marty, by the way, can I mention something? I don't understand the rules of this universe. Like, okay, we got confirmation that the humans don't hear the animals talking.
Hello? Get me missing animals! And hurry! We've got a lost zebra, probably on the way to Connecticut by now, and we're gonna need...
Hello?
Hello? Wait a second.
But what about things like the treadmill? I mean, that's a little bit weird to see in a pen of a zoo. What about the scene where Marty is literally drinking from a straw and cup? I don't know. I don't want to question too much about a zoo who keeps its animals securely locked in behind a 3-foot fence. Moving along, Skipper and his squad tells Marty an escape plan, and in the middle of the night, he runs away whilst everyone is dreaming. And by the way, this scene was quite funny, Alex's dreams. Like, it's just like, I've never seen someone like steak that much.
My little filet mignon with a little fat around the edges. I like that. I like a little fat on my steak, my sweet, juicy steak. You are a rare delicacy. Alex?
Eventually, Alex, Gloria, and Melman activate rescue plan, but thank God the zoo's defense system is so rock solid. Oh, what's this? The hippo's just gonna literally walk right through the walls. Fast forward to probably the biggest WTF moment of the movie, and I don't know who came up with this in the boardroom for the script or what. They just said, oh, you know what? Let's just have an old lady just beat the shit out of this line. That should work, and I think it actually does. It's kind of funny.
Situation! No need. Hey, just chill out. It's not that big of an emergency. Hey,
I can't stop this! How do you like that?
Yeah! Oh! Lady, what is wrong with you? Ow! Get a grip on yourselves, people!
You're a bad kitty.
Ow! Really weird. Hey! Oh, I love you guys.
I love you so much.
What? What was that? What did they shoot Alex with? I thought this was like a tranq dart or something. They must have... Did they swap it for like acid or something? I don't even know. This definitely wasn't a tranq dart. Anyways, moving past the insane amount of force that showed up to dart a few animals and Alex getting darted again.
Liar.
Hey, little help. He's awake! He's awake! Oh.
We then proceed to a scene that segues into something I want to discuss.
So alone. Alex! Oh.
Alex, are you there?
Marty? Yeah!
Talk to me, buddy.
Oh, Marty! You're here!
What's going on? Are you okay?
This doesn't look good, Marty.
Alex? Marty, is that you?
Gloria!
You're here too!
I am loving the sound of your voice.
What is going on?
We're all
Notice how
great.
the camera is set up for the scene. I personally love it. It's unique. I don't think I've seen it done really ever from the movies that I've seen, and it's not the only unique thing involving the camera I noticed. Instead of the zoom in on the character's face for comedic effect, they pull a reverse Uno card and have the characters' faces jump to the camera. It's nothing really crazy, just something that I noticed. Coming along now, all the main characters find themselves stranded in the wild.
It's not people, it's animals.
But now, this is the downwards part of the roller coaster of the movie. It's not the greatest after all this. You see, the main objective of the whole movie thus far was get to the wild. Well, halfway through, we've completed it. So, now what? Turns out, just a bunch of wandering around. From here on out, we end up meeting these things, and Marty and Alex have a feud about the fun side of the island versus the sucky side, which was actually kind of fun.
Side where you can prance and skip around like a magical pixie horse.
Alex starts to lose his mind, and now my favorite part of Alex losing his mind, what would it be? Probably the awkward moment where he's caught in an extremely awkward situation of biting his friend's ass.
Doing?
I couldn't even imagine how to explain myself out of this situation, let alone twice.
Excuse me? You're biting my butt!
No, I'm not.
After this, there's really not much left to the movie. Skipper and the penguins quite literally drive a boat to save them, and all is happy. I'm not sure how the penguins knew that they were at that specific island, but whatever, it's an animated movie. But there's one more thing that irks me about this movie at the ending. I wish it gave the side characters more time. One could argue that Gloria and Melman share the screen with Alex and Marty as the four main characters, but I really disagree with that. The story really doesn't do much with them, and they never break their roles, of which Melman is always the germophobic nerd, and Gloria's being the motivational motherly type. The penguins are an absolute great addition. Anytime they're on screen, it's a treat. King Julian, I don't know, I don't want to talk about him. He is decent, but overplayed. His dialogue revolves around him having a 33 IQ and the world's biggest ego, so this guy really is a fan favorite. I mean, he even got his own spin-off show, for gosh sakes. So overall, on my scale of 1 to 6, Madagascar from 2005, I'll say 3. It's good, not as good as I remember, but if you're ever bored one night, the zoo animals that come to life in Madagascar will always suffice. So that's it. Madagascar officially has landed in the wild and is finished. Now, it wasn't as great as I remember as a kid, but I still liked it. And I enjoyed watching it, but what's next? Madagascar the game? Maybe. But for now, I'm your host, Saberplant Entertainment, and I hope you enjoyed this review. Peace.
Excuse me, did you just see a zebra run by here?
Yes, the striped guy.
Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. If you want to support my channel, make sure to like and subscribe for future videos. I cover all areas of entertainment, from books to movies, TV shows, and games, all the above. And if you're really dedicated, I do have my Patreon links in the description. Anything that's donated to my channel in any way necessary, half of it is going back to charity because it's the least I can do. So hopefully you enjoyed the video and have a great day. Peace.